catches your eye.
Oh, no. This is a 310. Hey, who's this?
Who the fuck are you, my nigga? Calling me, my nigga. Who the fuck you calling a monkey, nigga? Your mama's a monkey, bitch ass nigga. Yo.
There it is. All right.
Unbelievable.
So
this is why we can't have nice things.
I know. I thought blank out the number would have nixed that, but what was I going at?
Working on that, and I actually did some recordings. I never left the studio. I did some recordings, and there's some that are on there that are on the Hockey 2 thing, like the Motor City's Burning and Phoenix Rising, and that was with that band.
Yeah.
And then I just I didn't have enough. I had about 4 or 5 songs. I picked 2 I liked, and then I joined up with the rhythm sections from the Rendezvous, which was Scott Rock Action Action from the Stooges and Gary Rasmussen, from the Up.
Yeah.
And because when I joined Scott Morgan, he was doing like almost country kind of stuff. And it was exactly the opposite of what I loved the Rendezvous for. So I figured, well, I have the rhythm section from the Rendezvous. I'm gonna get, and then I was always recording. I never stopped, but I just wasn't gigging because I was like on a mission to become the best I could be as a guitar player, because I wasn't exactly happy with where I was at that point. So I thought I need to take some time off and play as well as I know that I can.
Right. And you bring up guitars, and this is something that's also on this. If you had to guess, how many guitars do you own?
Oh boy. I would say like in the neighborhood of 30.
Damn.
Okay, so because on here it says, at one point you had more flying V's than anybody in the world. Do you still think you hold that title?
Oh, the 58 Flying V's, yeah. I mean, I had more than anyone else in the world, and but those were so much money. I just couldn't afford to keep them, so it was almost an obsession with me. I just wanted to see if I could do it,
Right.
I knew a guy that worked at Gibson, that used to turn me on to, there's one in Georgia, there's one here. So I used to, fly around and grab them.
Yeah.
But, we're talking about, they were like, my first ones were like $3,000, so I got the first 3 for about $3,000, and those guitars today are like $300,000.
Okay, Mike, can I stop you for one quick second?
Yeah.
There is a caller from the 720 area code that keeps trying to call in. Don't stop calling in. Whoever's listening from the 720 area code, I don't know if you're hearing it, but like that.
Every 5 seconds they're calling back in.
Yeah, and I keep trying to hang up. So yeah, I don't know who the hell this is that keeps blowing me up. But
well, do you want to see what they're about?
No.
I don't care.
No, not really, because that would mean I'd have to go.
Not really, then fucking the fuck you.
Yeah, I'd rather.
I hate him. He's an asshole.
I'd rather listen to what you got going on. So fast forwarding to where we are now, you're recording a new record.
Yes.
Explain that and why after all these years. You're now recording, a new hockey record.
Okay, well, there's another part we didn't mention. And when I was recording some of the stuff that's out today for the Hockey 2, I was like way behind in studio payments. So I was like, going tens of thousands of dollars into debt. So I got a job driving at night from Romulus to Columbus, Ohio. So I was doing that to pay my studio bills. And then in February 23rd, 2010, a semi ran me off the road, and I got in a near fatal accident. So, I mean, I broke my neck. I had a closed head injury. I broke my left thumb. And as a guitar player, you know what that means. And then I splayed the cartilage between all four of my fingers. So it took me like a year, maybe a year and a half to even make a fist. You know, and plus with my clothes.
Some people can look at it as like, you know, taking a step back. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you are a human. You only have one brain, and that's stuff you don't want to mess around with.
Right. You know, so, I mean, I knew from the minute it happened, as messed up as I was, I knew I was going to play. I mean, it was just like, well, when?
Right.
You know, because that's really my purpose in life, you know. But it took me a while to get, like, to physically be able to play, because I screwed up my left hand, and that's everything. You know?
Right.
And I had, like, a closed head injury, which, you know, that could put you in a wheelchair, that could finish you.
Yep.
But for me, it just kind of made me, like, unaware for a while. I was, like, unaware. You know?
I could tell you, I had probably, like, 15 concussions over a span of, like, 10 years. And the last, like, 4 that I had were really, really, really bad.
Now it's a 313 area code.
Oh, Jesus. We're getting trolled hardcore. But yeah, I mean, it's fucked up, though, because if you look at it, if you were having, like, a physical, like, the thing with your thumb that was inhibiting you from playing, that's, like, a physical thing that you could obviously show. But, like, if you're having a mental thing that's negatively affecting you from being able to play, people might not see that. And if you have both, that's a whole nother can of worms. Like, it's just totally crazy. Like, people just won't know. And, like, at the end of the day, you could have a mental thing going on, but you could be exhibiting it through, like, a physical, you know, situation. And, like, the worst thing as a musician is having that little bit of uncertainty when it comes to you being able to play your craft and, like, doing it to the best of your ability.
Yeah, I mean, it was a struggle. You know, it was a struggle to come back. It's basically a rebuilding.
Ah, we lost Michael.
God damn who.
Michael, are you still there?
Go tell your supervisor you're leaving early today.
What the fuck is going on?
I think somebody's trolling us.
Michael, is this you?
Unknown person. Hello?
Hey guys, my name's Greg. I want to be with a large black man. For some reason I fantasize about a big black cock sliding up in me and sucking on it and licking it. Just having the guy
kill it.
totally...
God damn it. I don't know who okay. He's gonna rant. Alright, you motherfuckers who are out there trying to fucking troll my goddamn show is fucking bullshit. You know, at least show some fucking respect for somebody who's put their blood, sweat, and tears into fucking music. I'm sitting here for the last 10 goddamn minutes, hanging up, trying to get a good interview in with a phenomenal guitar player, and I'm just sitting here hitting ignore, you know, trying to, and then I get, oh, I want to put my black dick in. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you people? All right, I want to, this is it. Hey, who's this? Hello. Hey, who's this?
Hey guys, my name's Greg. I want to be with a large black man.
Fuck is this?
Just cancel it.
Big black cock sliding up in me and sucking on it. And
what the fuck is wrong with you people? God damn. I have never been so fucking insulted in my goddamn life. What the who's this?
Just don't even bother.
No, I'm getting calls and calls, and I'm trying to see if we can get you back on here.
I think at this point,